And we are back here at Alderon Arena here in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, home of the Mount St. Charles Mounties. But today we got some Academy hockey here going for you here today, as it is the under 16 Boston Academy taking on the Saints. Nick LeBlanc, glad to join you here today. We had an entertaining game one with the under 15, with the Saints winning that game 8-3, highlighted by a beautiful shorthanded 2-on-1 opportunity by both Potter and Grimes. It was an absolute beauty of a goal. If you have a chance to go back and watch it, you can rewatch the game on our YouTube. There was a technical glitch, but we have everything here straightened out here. The under 16 group here that are just about to get set underway here within the next 90 seconds here with the starting lineups, and we'll get the game started here for you here very shortly here. Some early September hockey here. A lot's going on here. The end of the baseball regular season. The postseason is beginning shortly. The NHL, they'll be getting training camps underway very shortly, along with some preseason games. The NBA is on the way back. The NFL begins 1 week from today. The Patriots will be in Miami next Sunday. The NFL season officially kicks off on Thursday when the Bills visit the Rams. The Rams will debut their brand new Super Bowl banner, the second one in the franchise. No, that was right. It's the second one in the 21st century. Either way, the Rams will raise a new banner, and they take on Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills. Here we got a really great game here for you today. It's going to be the under 16 men's game here. And before a lot of teams here, a couple players here have already committed here. For the Saints here, number 14, Theo Kiss, UMass Amherst. Number 11, Talon Hughes, Boston University. And Alex Panupu, St. Lawrence. Just about to get underway here as the teams are now finishing the warm-ups. Teams are now just wrapping up the warm-ups here. We're getting set to go here. 17 minutes on the clock. Almost as equivalent here to the NHL game here. 20 minutes per period. The ice does get resurfaced after every single period. It's slightly different from what you see traditionally in high school hockey, where we have 3 15-minute periods, but the ice only gets resurfaced after the second period. Both teams in their respective nets just stay in some final skill positions here. So we're going to be set to go here just momentarily. Dame starts at 1 here. We're just past the 1 o'clock hour. Here's both teams make their way to the benches. So we're about to get underway here as both teams get set here to go here. Starting goaltender here for the Saints is going to be number 32, Justin Bayers. And in net here for the Boston Hockey Academy, that's going to be number 40. We'll get that roster here for you very shortly. In net here is number 40 here. We'll definitely get his name here soon. We're about to have the opening face-off here. And the game is on here, and let's get it going. The game is on as Boston Hockey Academy. They are quickly trying to get out here to the lead here. As the under-16 Saints, they might have watched their comrades here in action, trying to duplicate what they did, and a quick stop here by the goaltender. As this game is just 19 seconds old, and we already got a stop. Face-off will take place. A huge rip of a shot there by number 18, Tanner Morgan. Taken up here by number 37 here for Boston Academy. Tipped down in front, there's Montero. Ontario, he will try to drag it out. Ontario, he will go down and get it here. Ontario in the back of the net. He wraps around and a save there by the goaltender. 16:02 left to go here in the first period of play. Face-off takes place here. Ross, he will go down and get the loose puck here. Kiss, my apologies. We talked about him in the pregame here. Here comes number 78 here for Boston Hockey Academy. He'll drag it around. Big hit along the boards here, picked up by the Saints. Picked up by Jaden Sakura. Sakura tries to bank it down. He was able to find number 20, defenseman Jack Montalvo. The big ripper save there. Looks like number 2 there. Alexander Heron, they come onto the ice here. Going by the player's name on the nameplates here. Taking it up here, number 81. Here come the Saints. They're trying to gain some type of momentum here. Down behind the net here is number 17 for Fitzgibbon. He was able to lose the puck there. Taken up by Enhard. Here comes a shot. It went off the stick there of defenseman number 21, Thomas Gormley. Barber. Try to dump it back in, back down in front here. Here comes Boston Hockey Academy here. Roberts has it. Roberts shot, got deflected out in front. Played along Barber. Barber, his shot goes up and over everything. Barber will chase down his own shot here. Gormley, he'll now chase it down the length of the ice here with the Purple Academy. And a stop in play here. 13:39 left to go here in the first period. Looking at everything here right now. This Testo will come on. Smirnoff. Third, and a penalty here for the Saints as it is number 23 in the box. Paramba, he is in the box. Paramba. He'll now be in the box here. Now taken up there by number 4. Now number 37, Testa. Testa. He dumps it off. Over here to Stith. Stith. Behind his own net there. Trapped down. We'll go the length of the ice here for an icing. 13:08 left to go here. So face-off will take place back here in the Saints end. Face-off won here by Testa will now have it. Testa behind the net here, back to Testa. Testa shot just ripped. And a good, beautiful save there. Both teams now have a shot on net. Picked up there, dumped back down to Testa. Testa cannot get a hang of it. Number 4, he'll reach out there. The goaltender will now reach it out. Stealth. They will rain it around there. Here comes the Academy. Here comes Boston Academy. Boston tries to reach something here. Number 12 gets into the zone. And here come the Saints on a 2-on-0. Materio, the shot! Didn't get in. No, it did not! An excellent save by the goaltender. A 2-on-0 breakaway opportunity, and he denies them. Here comes Kiss. Kiss, cross ice. Try to find Whitfield. Here comes Kiss again. Kiss up in front, off the post, and pushed out of the way. Johnson, he now brings it up. Johnson dumps it in, and he's over the line for an offside. 11:42 left to go. So face-off take place in front of the Saints bench. I'm trying to get everything back up. All right. We're up on YouTube. We're streaming now. It should be all set to go now. I was in the middle of calling the game. I'm up now. I'm up now, so. Yeah, I just got everything reset. I'm going to start calling it down. For those who are just joining in, we thank you so much for the cooperation here. We do apologize here. Just some technical difficulties here going on right now, but we are back here. First period is about 6.5 minutes old here. We are going to disregard the clock here for this time period here. As we left, both teams had a couple shots here on net. Not much has happened here, just a lot of great defensive play back and forth, a fast-moving first period here. Both teams have had a plethora of opportunities here so far. I believe both teams have about 5 shots here on the board, so updating that here right now. Just a technical issue here on our end. We do apologize for that here, but we're back rocking and rolling. Whitfield, he dumps it off down far end boards. That was chased down there by a defenseman. All right, here we go. Saints bringing up into the offensive zone. A very quick shot. Saved by the goaltender. He spalls out and he's makes a stop. Number 40 here for the Boston Academy. Showing some leather. Showing a lot of flexibility here. Trying to read some of the names here on the Boston Academy bench that I can see here. Back behind the net here, picked up by Dooling. Dooling in front of Barber here, picked up there by number 77, Alexander. Alexander, he now picks it up, it's in his skate blade. Dooling and Alexander fight at it. Reginald. Picked up here by Barber. Barber finds some open room. Barber shot saved by the goaltender. Alexander with a big shove there. Barber, he now takes it away, trying to find Roberts. Now here comes Barber, cross-ice pass. They try to find number 12 there. They try to find number 12 here. Not Enhard. I apologize there, Enhard. Barber now chases down and a loose puck down in front. 4:20 left to go here in period number 1. No score here so far. Shots on goal. The Saints lead at 6-5. Do not worry about the game clock here. That will be reset here for the second period of play here. Back around here. Here comes Paddock. Down around the boards there was Perry. Pomota. He tried to knock it in. Boston Academy. They will stop the play for an icing. .357 left to go here in period number. Here in the period here. Shot out in front there. Face off one there by Fisher. He tried to get it back. Fisher. Testa. He tries to whack it out of the zone. A very long pass here. Boo. Big shot here, trying to find Monterio, but he couldn't get it. Now Steve will take it. Bichette. Zantu and another quick whistle. 3:26 to go. .326 left to go here in period number 1. No score between the Saints and Boston. Thank you for joining us here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Johnson will now have it. Johnson will dump it out. Taken up by Monterio. Monterio Ripper, great shot and a save by the goaltender there, number 40. And we got a stop. 3:12 remaining here in period number 1. Face off one here. And a quick shot there as I was on the stick blade there of Myers. Cannot find it. Taken up here by the Saints here. The Saints trying to dump it off there. Whitfield trying to get it. Cecils is the goaltender here, so now I can properly say that here. And I now got the Boston roster here right in front of me here. So picked up now is Whitfield back down in his own end. We got under 3 minutes to go here in the opening frame here. Here comes number 21 here for Boston. To be Young. Alexander, he dumps it off there. Whitfield now chase it down here as we are now under 2 minutes to go here. And a stoppage in play and offside here for Boston Academy with 1:46 left to go. Dueling out on the ice here. See is the winger there. Picked down in front as Barber went to go chase it down. Barber tries to nail. Beautiful glove save there by Bears. And we got another whistle. 91 seconds remain here in the first period of play. No score. Very few penalties here in this game. Only 1 or 2 penalties to speak of here early on. Very tightly contested game, much different than the first game that we saw. Face off one here by Boston, taken up there by Huron. Huron, a big save there by Bears. Bears will be now tracked down there by number 12 here, Dorchette. No score here with 1 minute left to go here in the first period of play. Here comes Dollett, number 17 here for the Saints. As Fitzgibbon tried to get it. Now here comes Boston. They play it there. Here comes Roberts. Roberts will now dump it down Steve. Steve will grab it, and here in the final 20 seconds will tick off here. Ontario tries to grab it. Here comes Bucci. Bucci tries now to track it down to the end of the ice. He gets the puck. Bucci trying to make something happen here in the final 10 seconds. The Saints, they'll bring it up here. Here comes Monterio. Monterio tries to rip off a quick shot around the net, and time will expire. And that will bring us to the end of the first period here. No score after 17 minutes. We're going to take a short break here. You're watching the Fans Only Sports Network here, presented by RR Enterprises.
Says their new concussion medication Prevacol helps repair nerves and promote cell growth.
We can get the drug in the brain in less than 5 minutes. And our plan is when we get that diagnosis on the field of play, give the drug nasally, get it in the brain quickly, When it gets in the brain, it actually gets into the nucleus of your brain cells, and it reduces swelling, inflammation, and oxidative stress at the same time.
When Jake and I first talked about this many years ago, one of my first questions was, will this help me? And he goes, no, this is for treatment immediately when a concussion, or you think a concussion has occurred.
Yeah.
The acute problems that exist later on in life, if we can take care of these at an early age and start getting some of these things to our children and grandchildren, you know, and I think we can make this game, our game, football, a safer place.
And so the whole goal is we're trying to make we're trying to make the game safer. And so Odyssey and this drug, we believe, can be a game changer in so many different ways. Yes, on the football field, in the game of football, because that's where my passion lies, but also in the game of life.
And we are back here for period number 2 here. As we're about to get set here, as no score between the Saints and Boston Hockey Academy. It has been a very tightly close game here. Very little penalties here. As we're about to begin the second period of play here. I would like to apologize to everyone for the technical issues that we have had here during the first period of the broadcast. Although everything seems to be up and running here and in order now here. So the hope is that we can get through the rest of this broadcast here uninterrupted, so that way we can bring you some excellent Academy hockey here on the Fans Only Sports Network. About to get set here for the second period of play here. The teams will switch sides, as it is custom in hockey that the teams always switch the sides here. And we are about to get underway here. Both goaltenders look solid in the first period. As Cecil's, he was 5 for 5 in save opportunities. As was Bears, Bears was 5 for 5. Seahawks is 6 for 6. Period number 2 is just about to get underway, and here we go with the face-off. Ref's ready to drop the puck, and we are off and running here in period number 2. And Boston Academy, they quickly try to get the horse started here. It's Duchette. He tries to get it. He scores! A quick goal in the first! 14 seconds in, and Boston Academy has the lead. It's 1-0. Look to be Duchette will get the official score in a minute, but Duchette right now looks like he put Boston ahead. So you know the Saints now playing from behind, giving up a goal 14 seconds into the period here. Pass back here. Here comes Materio. Materio, he tries to slip it through here onto the stick. There as the shot goes wide off the stick blade of Morgan. Morgan not without his stick here as he's crushing the boards. Couple hits on the boards here. Morgan is finally able to retrieve a stick. And it will be an icing called with 16:02 left to go here. 1-0 is the score. So face-off will take place over in Steve Schultz's end. Just about a minute gone by here in the second period of play. Boston Hockey Academy has the quick 1-0 lead here after a score is first from both sides. Both teams do have 6 shots here on net between them. Quick line change here as Turner, he will hop on the ice. Now that'll be chased down here by number 4 and another quick stop. 15:52 left to go here in period number 2. Kenny Barber, he tried to chase it down. The face-off will take place back to where it once was. 1-0 Boston. Here comes Barber. He has to track it back. Here comes Gromley. He now has the puck on his stick, off the stick blade of Kiss. Gromley tries to keep it in. Gromley, he does. Gets it back to Barber. Barber, he does a little cross-ice pass up to number 15 here, Sakura. Shot goes wide. Johnson now picks it up here. Johnson trying to play the puck there. Picked up there by number 11, Callum Hughes. Hughes. He makes a shot, falls down, lost his balance on the shot. In the stick blade of Kiss, he lost it on his skate blade. Kiss now in a puck battle there with number 17, Patey. Kiss gets the puck out in front. Gromley, his shot got blocked out in front there. Gromley keeps it in the zone. Picked up there by Hughes. Hughes will now trade it. It was on Kiss's stick blade. In the Boston Academy's bodies, and now we got clearance. Barber will now take it. Barber comes up. Barber cross ice, score! It's David Ahern. He gets a beautiful ball pass from Barber, and he takes and he punches it home, and it is tied at 1 apiece. A very quick answer here for the Saints, and this game is back to even. 7-6 in favor on shots on goal in favor of the Saints here. The game is tied at 1. Shot pushed away here, another chance there, and misses the wide open face shot there. Ken Edhard could have had his second goal of the game here. Here comes number 9, it was a great shot there. A little bit of a weak shot there by Dooling. Big hit there. That was picked up by Imperi. And an offside is called with 13:41 left to go here in the second period. Two very quick goals in the second period after a score is first from both sides, and it's 1-1. Both goaltenders now giving up 1 goal each. Face-off will take place on the far end here. Picked up by the Saints. Off the stick blade there, Palmoma, and a quick stop. It's a big hit in center ice there. As Patey, my apologies, that was Kirchner, who was laying down on the ice there. He seems to be alright as the puck also went up and over the boards, and the face-off take place back here in center ice. 13:33 left to go here in period number 2. 1-1 is the score. Taken up now behind by Schmiroff. Whitfield. Dumps it back. Whitfield now try to clean it up with the Boston Academy defenseman right on top of him. Whitfield goes down and it will be chased down there. Schmiroff. Picked up by Whitfield. He's able to track it away. Picked up by Panama. A puck battle there. The Saints are now collected here. Saints trying to develop here a 2-on-1, 3-on-1. No opportunity to generate there. Here come the Saints, and an offside is called with 12:52 left to go. Thank you for joining us here on the Fans Only Sports Network for this special presentation of Academy Hockey. Saints trying to now gain the lead here as they have taken the momentum from Boston after the game-tying goal. Picked up by Faulkner, and he'll dump down the length of the ice, and that'll be quickly picked up there. Number 31 here for the Saints. It's now picked up there by Patey. Patey is able to dump it down here to Steely. Testa. Paquette. Up around the board here as Patey now entered here. Here comes Monterio. Monterio has a 2-on-1. Monterio's shot goes up and over the net. Testa can't get a stick on it. Picked up there by number 27 here for the Saints. Puck back on the boards there. Testa is in that strong material trying to knock the puck loose. The Cat comes up with it. Petey is also involved in there. Puck still wrapped around behind the net there. Over to Barber. Barber does a little spin move. Barber had a stick in his way. Copley. Oh, my apologies, Grimley. They haven't butchered that name here. Over to Morgan. Morgan in the corner, picked up by Testa. Barber defending well. Testa. Now Grimley. Over to Stigley. Does a move. His shot does barely just deflected in front. Might have been in front of his own teammate here. Line change for the Saints. Boston will regroup here. Picked up by Stilly. Here come the Saints. They knocked it back down to the zone. And in Purdy, he will take it up. Back down here in the corner, picked up there by Schipple. Here come the Saints one more time here. Kiss has it. Kiss. 2-on-1 score! The Saints take the lead 2-1. A beautiful wrist shot there. A beautiful shot there by Jaden Sakura gives the Saints the 2-1 lead. A fantastic wrist shot right on the stick blade and gives the Saints the 2-1 lead with 10:25 to go in the second period. So the Saints have now rallied to take the lead. 2-1 here. With 10:25 to go. So Shakura gives the Saints lead and brought out there by Bears. Picked up now here by Beatty. Picked up all along the side here now. Brought down a length of the waves. And a quick stop in play here with under 10 minutes now to go here. 9:48. .948 left to go here. Play starts again here, and the Saints are now on the power play here for the first time today. Here come the Saints here. Testa behind his own net now picked up here by Duquette. Duquette rambles along, trying to look for that short-handed goal here. Past Scythe. Picked out, goes the length of the ice by Haran, and that'll be an icing on the Saints, and the face-off will take place back in the Saints' defensive zone. 9:15 to go here in period number 2. 2-1 is your score. Boston took the early 1-0 lead here, but then very quickly the Saints answered 2 goals. Testa. His shot got knocked out in front there. Looks like it went off his own player skates. Picked up by Kirchner. Kirchner back down to Testa. Testa sets up the offense. Testa enters the zone. Still has the puck, and just out of the reach. Kirchner. Duquette back down. back around. Here comes Steve. Still. Testa. Back over to Duquette. Back over to Still. Back over to Steve. Steve Lee, my apologies there, and a shot and a save. Teams still just about even in shots here, about 9-8 in favor of the Saints. Johnson and Chappelle, they will come on as defensive periods. Patey enters the ice here. Faulkner still remains out on the ice with City. City, my apologies there. Under not just about 8 minutes left to go here, halfway through the game. Big shot there for City. Uchi. Kiss had it on his stake now, Perry. Triple will now chase it down here, picked up there, and a quick whistle as it looked to be an offside. Faulkner had it on his stick blade. And we got to stop with 7:59 left to go here in period number 2. Just waiting on to see what's going on here as the Saints complete a line change. Face-off is swung, picked up by Patey. He goes behind the net. Penalty here on, as now Boston's on the power play here. In the box is Jack Montado for roughing. Faulkner dumps it back behind the zone here. The Saints try to lift it up here. They will successfully clear the zone here. And a whistle is stopped here. 7:34 remains. So the face-off will come back here in the Saints zone. Johnson will take the face-off. Patey and everyone else are trying to come back out as Patey will actually exit the. Patey will stay on. As Kirchner enters the ice. Perry. They'll knock it back to around his own zone here. Back behind his own net, trying to set up the defense / the offense. Easy straw pass there, completed there to Visnupu. Visnupu and Perry keeps it in the zone, kept it alive. Patey behind the net, gets a loose puck. Patey rubbed off. And that will go down the length of the ice here, and that will go for an icing on Boston. So the face-off will come back in the Boston defensive zone. Why? And the Saints are able to change out. Dooling will now come in. 6:58 left to go here in the second period. 2-1 is the score. Montano keeps it in. Now lost the puck. Now trying to gain it back here. Trying to get it away from number 77, Alexander. Alexander. Here come the Saints. They're trying to get it out. Picked up now, and now Montano here will go chase it down, and Bears will just tap it to him. Setting up the offense here. 20 seconds left to go here on the man advantage. Back around the zone here. Chase down. And another stop in play with 6:10 left to go. Two to 1 is the score here. Still 12 seconds left of power play time for Boston as they have now a defensive zone face-off. Face off won by the Saints there. A quick shot and goes up and over everything. 6:07 left to go here. Clock's now back up here. It's a quick shot there by Patrick Fitzgibbon. Gramley picks it up there. Bromley. Picked up now. Here comes Testa. Testa enters the zone. Testa goes around and off the stick blade there. Faulkner now will pick it up. Faulkner. The puck will stay in as Gromley saves it from going into the penalty bench. Gromley got knocked down. Faulkner now gets the loose puck. Faulkner trying to sell the offense as the cross-ice pass, but Gromley knocks it down with his hand. Padro is stealthy, gets into the offensive zone now. Seemingly, both players go down here. No penalties called. Knocked away. Boston trying to gain some momentum. The Saints playing great style defense. A chest score! What a fantastic goal there. .5:10 remains. What a goal there by David Earhart, his second goal of the game. And it's now 3-1 in favor here of the Saints. Back around here. Earhart. Now under 5 minutes to go here. Here comes Boston. Here comes Teisner. Teisner does the round shot. The shot around the net. And a stop and play here. With 4:40 remaining here. Face-off will take place here in the Saints defensive zone. Shots about 11-9 here in favor of the Saints. Quick win here in Perry. Dumps it back. Here comes Morden. Morden tried to chase it down here. And another quick stop here, and it looks like an interference penalty is going to be called. .4:28 to go here in the second period of play. 3-1 Saints. Boston got the scoring started here early on, but then the Saints with 3 unanswered goals here in the third period. Boston scoring 14 seconds into the second. Then since then, it's been all Saints on the offensive side. Bears is looked sharp and net, as have Sheholtz. But so far, Bears is getting the better of them. Bears has not too much traffic. So the Saints on the power play here. No, my apologies. Boston Hockey Academy as the power play. As it looks like number 10 here is in the box. Big open over here. It looks like the stick might have broken off. The puck might have broken off too. It's a quick save there. 4 minutes left to go here. Puck might have broken off there, or maybe it was a stick blade. Another penalty came up here on the Saints, as now number 27, Chase Stefaniak. He will head to the box. So a 5-on-3 power play here for Boston. They will call a timeout here to talk things over. Shots in favor of the Saints, 11-9. Jay Stefanik with the penalty there. So now 5-on-3 here for the next minute 32. Saints coaches trying to give the officials a bit of an earful here as Boston continues to talk it over. Do apologize for the technical issues we have had here during the broadcast, but everything seems to be ironed out here, and everything should be running smooth operations here. So another timeout here for Boston as they're continuing to talk it over here. We're going to take a quick break here on the Fans Only Sports Network. You're watching Academy Hockey here on the Fans Only Sports Network.
Pharmaceutical company Prevacus says their new concussion medication Prevacol helps repair nerves and promote cell growth.
We can get the drug in the brain in less than 5 minutes. And our plan is when we get that diagnosis on the field of play, give the drug nasally, get it in the brain quickly. When it gets in the brain, it actually gets into the nucleus of your brain cells, and it reduces swelling, inflammation, and oxidative stress at the same time.
When Jake and I first talked about this many years ago, one of my first questions was, will this help me? And he goes, no, this is for treatment immediately.
Back here, third period play here. Second period of play here. Our numbers a little mixed up here. 5-on-3 here for Boston. They talked it over here. They looked ready to go. Shot just goes wide of the net here. Back around. Kretschner. He shot it, and it just goes through the wickets there of Testa. Turned out that a stick in front there. It went right through the wickets there. It comes Petrucci. Whitfield. So 44 seconds left to go here on the 5-on-3 here. Kretschner. Big shot there, and it looks like it might have gone deflected out in front or just lost some steam there. Goes down the length of the ice. No icing called as it is a penalty kill here. The final 25 seconds of the 5-on-3 will tick off. 2:49 to go. Testa. Dumps it around here. The shot score! Boston comes back to cut it within a goal. And it's 3-2. And it looks like it was number 4 there, Kretschner. Still, for another 41 seconds left to go here on a man advantage. So Boston, they still got about 41 seconds here to tie the game even at 3 apiece. So play resumes here. The Saints' 2-goal lead's now cut in half. Back around the net here. Up the ice. Here comes Herner, a save by Bayers, and he will hang on for the whistle. 2:23 to go. So the face-off will take place over to Bayer's right. Tyler Kirchner with the goal there. 3-2 is our score here. 2:20 left to go here. Bat down, very down in front. As Renault will take the loose puck. Alexander has it, and Alexander gets it rubbed off there. And is now picked up by Huron. Picked up here by Boston. Is now dumped out by Montato, and the penalty has expired. So 1 for 2 here on the power play of the 5-on-3 chance. Boston has cut it back to within a goal here. Doing. Ruling. Now Kiss has it. Up there by 27 for the Saints. Puck battle here ensues. Boston is able to knock it out. Keeps it in the zone. Serrani, now he got knocked out. Vanek tries to knock it in, and Perry will now chase it down. There's about a minute 15 to go here. Picked up. Kiss had it go off his stick blade, and goes up and into the Boston bench with 61 seconds to go here in period number 2. A lot of goal scoring here after a scoreless first. Final minute to go here. Bromley will just harmlessly knock it out. Goes up in front of the zone, and that will be icing's waved off. We continue on. Saints now have it in the zone. Tries to wrap it around there. Picked up by Johnson. Barber has the play his puck now. A host of bodies there. Picked up by Earhart. He already has 2 goals here today. Earhart, backhand shot into the body of Seals. And that will be a stop and play. 34 seconds to go. Testa re-enters the ice here. Lyle Duquette and Stave. Johnson will come off. Saints cannot keep it in the zone here. It's up there by Matato. Trying to get it over to Hughes there. Here comes Boston. Testa with a chance, saved by Bears, and the puck's not in. It left in, but it didn't go in. Testa gets over to Stith. Patey cannot keep it in. He has to clear back out, and an offside is called with 8 seconds to go in the second. Patey tried to keep it in. 8 seconds left to go here. 3-2 is the score. Face-off will take place back in Boston's defensive zone here. Face-off won by the Saints. Trying to get it on the last second. Saw Whitfield. He got it knocked away, and time will expire. But a late shot there by Steve. And that will end the second period of play. After 2, it is the Saints 3 and Boston Hockey Academy 2. We're going to take a break for intermission here. You're listening to the Fans Only Sports Network.
Back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Borth back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Right on the post side. And they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail another shot on goal. Back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Borth back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Right on the post side. And they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail another shot on goal. Back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
About to begin third period of play action here at Eldorado Arena. It is 84 degrees outside the arena here at this time, but if you enter in here, you might want to put on a few extra layers here, as it is very cold inside here, as we're about to begin third period of play here. Dick LeBlanc joining here for all the play-by-play action here, as the Saints went out to a 3-1 lead before late in the second that Boston still turned to that lead and made it 3-2 heading into the dressing room.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Reset the clock here, and everything all set to go here as we're ready to bring you third period action.
Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Right on the post.
Let's give you third period action here. The clock's reset. The period's at 3. And the last 17 minutes here for Boston try to tie this hockey game up and set it into overtime. One of the Saints to try to hang on for a win here, and you'll experience back-to-back wins here by the Saints, both the under 15 and under 16.
Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Face-off about to take place here. And the third period of play is on. As already a quick shot trying to get up here for the Saints. Already back behind around the net. She Testa now throw out at the loose puck, but Kiss keeps it in his zone. Kiss. Found Fisher there. And puck goes going around as Testa gets it up. Here comes the Saints, saved by Sheholtz. Another quick shot. Sheholtz goes down. The puck goes flying out of the zone and down the length of the ice. Perry, he ran down here as there we go. 16-18 to go. Is the Saints most of the third period here. Should say the second period there, but Boston had a late rally. 2 power play goals there. Faulkner grabs it out there. Faulkner will dump it down the length of the ice as Whitfield will track it down. Saints now have possession puck, now a 3-on-2 developing here. Morgan. Down to Ontario. Ontario, his shot just went wide of the net here. Trying to find Fitzgibbon. Ontario. Cross ice, and his puck goes up and over everything as it might have hit the ceiling. That is the first ceiling of the year. Although we're not playing at Smithfield right now, so there'll be maybe 20 more pucks that hit the ceiling throughout the course of the game.
10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score.
Whereas Smithfield, this would be a different story. The play will be stopping every about 10 seconds because the puck would hit the roof. Face-off takes place just outside of the Boston defensive zone. Here goes Montero. Montero, his shot just goes wide. It looks like Shields got a pad on it.
There's going to be a shot.
Morgan tries to dig it out. Montero in to help. Fitzgibbon trying to come in as well. Shinnick. He actually tried to knock it back out of the way.
Back the other way to the 5. Did he get in?
Right around the far end boards here. Boston had a possession of it, but lost it there for a second. Dwelling lost it for a second. Here comes Faulkner. Here comes Morgan. Morgan is able to get possession of the puck here. Morgan with a big hit. These are for Fitzgibbon. Fitzgibbon, his shot trying to go around off the back of the net. Here's the netting behind moved.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is
Montano rips it down the ice, and that will wave off the icing as Boston got down there. Play continues here as a big hit along the boards here.
Lynch sets back.
Come ups here as number 59 now for Boston will come up and grab it.
20, 10 to the races, touchdown. And boy, back out in front.
Play around the boards here.
It deserves a right on the post.
Big shot there, saved by Shields.
Oh, they got it. Away the opportunity. Comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
Buck foul there as Fresno grabs down, and we got an icing with 14:02 left to go here in the third period of play. 3-2 Saints have the lead. Face off one. Here comes Sid on a breakaway chance. Steve Dangle scores a beautiful goal. And just like that, it is tied. Steve with a breakaway chance. He had all the Saints behind him. Does a little dangle and ties the game up at 3 for Boston.
Oh, they got it. Away the opportunity. Comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, when they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
Oh, Steve with a beautiful dangle there. He found the open ice and took every inch of it. Steve again has the puck on his stick. Now brought up by Hughes. Testa has the puck now on his stick. Testa just rubbed off.
Back the other way to the
But it's Boo.
Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some.
Sneak that.
Go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
Staley with the unassisted goal. I've been saying his name wrong all day. My apologies there. Staley with the goal. Tie the game up at 3, 13:20 to go. Anyone's hockey game at this point. The next goal could be the winner. And another quick save, a pad save, and that just barely stays out. We got to stop and play with 13:11 left to go.
Coming out is White.
Staley found the open ice and took advantage of it. Game number 3 of 4 here at Alderaan Arena.
Back the other way to the 5. Did he get in?
Last game of the day here is between, again, these same two teams, the under 18.
10 to the races, touchdown. And boy, back out in front, a shot and a score.
Here comes the Phoenix. The Phoenix, he just drilled into the boards. He's slow to get up. Lost his glove. Play continues Whitfield, and now the play will stop. As Stefanik was slow to get up. Stefanik slow to get up. He seems to be all right. Already talking to the trainer on the other side. Face-off will take place here. Stefanik's already actually on the ice here, so he's all set. Boston trying to gain some momentum here, try to take the lead here, approaching the halfway mark of this period. Edged off. Here comes Faulkner. Faulkner steals it away. Faulkner tried to shoot it in, but Whitfield had his skates in the right place. And another stoppage in play there, saved by Bears. 12:18 to go here in the third period. Face-off will take place over to Bears right. Taken up here by the Saints. Roberts behind the net. Finds Bromley. Bromley finds Fitzgibbon. A big shot just goes over the boards here into the protective netting. Earhart looking for goal number 3. He has 2 of the 3 Saints goals. Fitzgibbon, he will lean in to take the face-off here. And not shot and a quick save there by Shields. 11:59 to go. Boston coaches trying to get the team to stay out of the defensive zone. Really, at this point, staying out of the box for both teams. Taken up here. Alexander had to go through his stick. Barber had it on his stick. Now Gromley will go down and chase it down the length of the ice. Gromley with Alexander on his heels. Gromley loses a tire. Roberts. He'll now take it up. Roberts. Cross-ice pass to no one. To no man's land. That's up to Pettigrew. Now puck battle here. The Saints do come out with it here. Pettigrew there. Around goes Roberts. Roberts. There's a shared around. Barber had it on his stick, but a whistle is blown. 11:08 to go. Face-off will take place over to Sheholt's left. One there by Morden. Oh, my apologies there. That was Pettalo. Bear his shot saved by Shields and another quick stop and play. 10:54 to go. Shields has been all over it here today. The shots on goal have been extremely tight. 14-13 in favor of the Saints. They start here. The shot just goes wide there. A very good shot by Van Isbu. It looks like, though, did have deflected out. Saints trying to regroup. Cross-ice pass to Van Isbu. He now goes behind his net to start the offense. Here comes Tutalo. Tutalo. Cross-ice pass. The shot by Fisher got blocked down front. Now Fisher will chase it down. Fisher behind his own net, picked up by Boston. Rizwu now chase it down the length of the ice, and that'll go for an icing with 10:17 to go here in period number 3. 3-3 all, 16 shots to 13 for the Saints. Shields again, the face-off to his left. Kiss. Gets the face-off. Kiss got rubbed away. Patey dumps it off down to Testa. Whitfield could not get a stick on it. And that will go for yet another icing as a Boston player could not get down to the ice fast enough. So once again, the face-off will be in the Boston's defensive zone, but this time it'll be on Sheholtz's right side. 3-3 is the score. The Saints had a 3-1 lead, but Boston's come storming back to tie the game at 3. We are approaching the halfway point here in the period. Montano, his shot just ripped off the massive Shields. Testa now bring it away. Faulkner. Down over to Steely. Steely. He tied the game. And we got an injured Boston player down on the ice. Let's be Duquette. Jets trying to get up under his own power. And he did get up without any assistance here. And sorry, might have gotten the wind knocked out of him here. He appears to be okay. As a new group of line will come on. And he is. So we will continue on here. 9:47 to go here in the third period of play. 3-3 all. Bucci looks like he won the faceoff there, but cannot corral it there. As now the Saints will dump it in. Patey now takes it up here, dumps it off to Bucci. Bucci Flipped down in front by the Saints there. Picked up by Patey again. Patey has Faulkner behind him. Now jump up there is now Whitfield. He will take it away. Whitfield finds Sakura. He has a goal here today. Taken away by Boston. Here come the Saints once again on a 3-on-3 chance. Whitfield. Sakura. Rubbed off. Here comes Kiss. Barber. Barber tries to find out something in front. Tip down in front. No chance there. Now the net comes off the moorings. And we got to stop with 8:44 to go. Whitfield played at Bishop Hendrickson prior to this year here, so Whitfield, he has aspirations of one day donning an NHL sweater. Well, preferably here in Boston, where the nice spoke to be. Well, let's just hope he doesn't go up to Montreal and have to wear that hideous red uniform. So face-off will take place here in front of the Boston bench. 8:44 to go here. All tied up at 3. Alexander and Stefanik. They are in on the face-off there. Now taken up here by Barber. Barber cross-ice pass. Over to Morden. Morden. Dumps it out to Stefaniak. Stefanik, my apologies there. Stefanik. Morden dives. Another shot saved by Shields. More Montero. Barber whipped on the shot. Now here comes a breakaway chance for Renault. Great defensive play there by the Saints. Another loose out in front. A strong developed there momentarily. Now here's a one-on-one chance. Turned into a 2-on-1. And lost the puck to Montero. The Saints still have it though. Morgan around the net and a bad pass there as Bears will go down to play it. Line change for Boston. Down, trying to find Morgan. Stefanik has it. Testa might have tripped him up. Reps letting it go. Wrap around chance. Stefanik. And here comes Testa now with the chance. Testa, his shot saved by Bears, an excellent pad save. Testa tries to get the puck there. Morgan and a quick stop and play there. Someone was offside. 7:12 remaining here in the third period. 3-all. As I said, when Boston tie the game, the next goal will win it. Steely. Try to track that one down. Vinisbu, he tracks it down quicker. Or to Earhart, who is looking for the hat trick. He has two of the three goals. Roberts. Blew a tire. Now puck battle in the corner. Backhand chance there for Roberts. He could not connect. Here comes Steely, who tied the game. Steely got rubbed off. Huge. Duquette, who appeared to be hurt earlier. He looks sharp right now. Borderline pass all the way down, and we got an icing with 6:25 remaining. Three with under 6.5 to go. Face off one here. Taken on by Patey. Here comes Roberts. Roberts find Earhart. Saved by Shields. 6:14 to go. 22-14 shots on goal in favor of the Saints. A flurry of shots coming lately by both sides. Panama will take the faceoff and he could not win it. Patey now has it. Patey dumps it around his own net, finds Faulkner. Faulkner trying to find Patey again. A Saint player did get in there. Stolen away by Tutullo. He couldn't get any mustard on it. Here comes Fisher. That might have gone off the mass of Shields. He's been hitting the mass twice. Hello keeps it in the zone. Fisher will chase it down. Fisher in the corner boards. Picked up there by Chappelle. Now here comes Boston. Boston's number 10, Bucci. Patey dumps it in. Bears. Leaves it for Montado. Patey gets the loose puck. Patey in a puck battle here. Puck got caught up in his skate. Ron blew a tire. Montano, his shot just goes off the stick blade of Shields. Kiss keeps it in. Patey. The Boston cannot get any possession nor clear the zone. Clear the zone, but no possession. Here comes a chance. Hughes around the net. Hughes. Hughes shot deflected away by Alexander. Barber. Over to Montado. Here comes the Saints. Boston trying to push it out, but they cannot get any possession. The Saints controlling the puck. Kiss. Loses his step. Kiss finds the puck there for Morgan. Morgan trying to dish it away. Boston trying to get possession. Hughes. Barber trying to get possession there, and Kiss loses his stick, and that'll be a penalty. A hooking should be called on Steely. And Kiss is going to the box. Kiss is the one who got hooked, but Boston's going to head onto the power play with 3:52 to go. Make it make sense. Kiss got his stick ripped out of his hand. And he just called for the hook. 3:52 to go here. Boston on the power play here. Steele will take it back. Bears keeps it out in front of him. Get it out to Bromley. Ontario. Big down in front, now behind the net here it goes. Ontario. Ontario, he has it now, tries to bring it up past the blue line. Such blocker saved there by Shields. Shields. And now Bromley, he will chase it down, and we will have a stoppage play as the icing as the puck goes all the way down the length of the ice. So face-off take place here. It's now Boston has around their own end here. Now number 10, Bucci, he adds the puck. Bucci enters the offensive zone here. Kicked aside there by Imperi. Imperi, he now dumps it down the length of the ice there. Haran will dump it, will bring it back into his own zone here. Haran. Capelli, Johnson was in a puck battle there with Trujillo. Here come the Saints. Big hit in hard, looking for the hat trick. Bucci. He has 2 defenders to beat. Bucci. The 19 shot saved by Bears. He might have got a piece of it. It's a big, hefty shot off for Shmirov. And we got a stoppage of play here with 2:16 to go. Apologize for the technical issues here. So, seem to lost our feed here at the camera. Just call Raiders out here. Face off takes place ordered by Bears left. Now puck will exit zone. Patey will take it up past the face-off circles. Johnson. He now enters the zone, enters the neutral zone. Now heading into the offensive zone speed. Johnson does a little dangle. Johnson loses a part of the puck there. And Peary knocks it out, and the puck nearly hits the ceiling, knocked down there by Faulkner. Faulkner dumps it all the way down cross ice to Patey. Patey. Or to Bucci. Or to Sapel. Johnson shot saved by Bears as it went down there to the pad. Faulkner. Shot there. And down in front here, Sakura. And we got a quick stop and play, 1.5 minutes to go here in the third period of play. Next goal to win this. We got the camera back here. We apologize for the technical delays here. But 1:30 left to go here as Boston trying to find some type of edge here. Kiss's penalty is up. Montado. Here comes Morden. Morden, and part of his last name came off again here. Big hit there. Here come the Saints with under 90 seconds to go. Morden rubs off. Puck behind the net. Picked up by Montado. 1 minute to go. Big chance here. Morden. Out to Monterio. Steele, who tied the game early on in the third. Whitfield gets the puck back to him. Whitfield dumps it along. Chance there, blocked down front by Boston under half a minute to go. About a half minute to go. Barber spins around. Barber finds the open man. And Steele, and that will be an icing with 22 seconds left to go in the third period before we get overtime. The face-off will take place back in Boston's defensive zone over to Sheholtz's right. 24-15 shots on goal in favor of the Saints. Last chance here for both sides. Patey behind his net, taking his time, but time is dwindling. Johnson. The Saints cannot keep it in. Boston has it. Bucci. Or the Cumberland's a shot saved with 2 seconds to go. And Olo Scruffle down in front. Donnybrook might be breaking out here. Helmets are off. That's just Strum's all in the middle. Sheholtz is down. Sheholtz is down, face down on the ice. His mask got ripped off of him. Helmets all over there, twigs all over the place. Now the concern is for Shields. So 2 seconds left to go here in the third period. It's an absolute mess just ensued here in the Boston end of the zone here as The Saints are just trying to push the puck home. Great save here by Shields. And we're going to take a little break here. We're going to listen to the Fans Only Sports Network.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Boyd back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Boyd back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Boyd back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Boyd back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First.
So overtime here. We'll come just 2 seconds here. Number 12 for the Saints, David Earnhardt. He is done for the day. He was receiving a match penalty for ripping the face mask off the goaltender. Thankfully, Seahawks, he is okay to continue here. So it'll be a 5-on-4 for 2 seconds. Then we head into overtime where it'll be a 4-on-3 man advantage here for Boston. Just an absolute ugly scene here. Thankfully, Shields, he is okay. And the horn will go off here. And that is the end of regulation. And we are headed to overtime. So it looks like that might actually be it here.
I don't think they do overtime in the regular season. I think only in tournament
And it looks like the teams, they are getting ready for the handshake line. So this game will end here in a 3-3 draw between Boston and the Saints. So that is the end of the game here. 3-on-3. Thank you for listening to this presentation of the Fans Only Sports Network. Have a great